Hi, welcome back to Creative Kids. Joining us is Thecreeperhunt and Infernall.
Hello.
Hi.
Today you guys will be hearing the scary story of
the doll.
It all started one Halloween night. We were dismissed off class 3 hours earlier. We started preparing to go trick-or-treating and headed outside. The trick-or-treating started smoothly, but one house in particular stood out. It was old, worn down and moldy. We went to the house expecting chocolates and gumdrops, but this house was different. When we went to the house, they seemed desperate at the door. They said, "We don't have any candy right now, so we have a doll instead," practically shoving the doll in my face. I took the doll because what is a doll going to do? I was horribly wrong. The doll looked like a small, brown-haired female child with a cracked face. Her glass eyes shimmered at me in the dark. Looking at her cracked face made me sick. Her teeth as sharp as razors. Everything about her was scary. Everything started out normal, but it didn't stay that way. I felt like she was watching me and my every move. At midnight, I could not stand her glass eyes staring me down anymore. I brought her up with me to the attic and locked her in a big wooden trunk. I felt a little better, but the image of her demented face was burned into my brain.
After about 30 or 20 minutes, I went to go see if she was still there. I couldn't believe what I had seen. She was gone. Then I went to go see where she was. There I was, looking in every room except my room. There she was sitting there. Her shining eyes pierced right through me. To my relief, she was just a doll. I don't know why I was so scared, but just on the safe side, I locked her up again in that same wood trunk with 2 locks this time.
After that, I went back to my bed. I couldn't sleep for the rest of the night. I kept hearing footsteps coming from above my ceiling. The next morning, I went to check on that chest one more time. The doll was still in it. I let out a relieving sigh.
Years went on, and I forgot all about her. Whatever spirit or demon that was in that doll stayed dormant for as long as I lived there. Eventually, I forgot about her and moved on with my life. About a year after my parents passed away, I had a job of cleaning out their old house.
I was almost done with the attic. There it was, that wood trunk was just sitting there. Well, I had to check it, so I did. Inside, glowing eyes looked at me. I ran downstairs in terror. I was running, looking down the halls, hoping to find a room. I found one, but I knew this room. It was my old room. But there she was, sitting in a chair. I ran to my car, but it wouldn't start. I sat there trying to call the cops, but they wouldn't believe me. I heard a song. I just let it play. After 5 or 10 minutes, I ran inside, my heart thumping super hard. I did not believe what I had seen. There she was, and I think she was holding my old music box that I had from my childhood. I screamed and took that ugly doll and threw her outside and went back to cleaning.
I was about to finish cleaning when I heard a bang. It came from the other side of the house. I went to go investigate when I found the doll. It was in the kitchen and it had knocked over a glass vase. I picked up the doll, staring it right in the eyes. I took it to my car and locked it in the trunk. I finished cleaning and drove home. I had forgotten I had that doll with me. I went out to my car to get it. When I grabbed it, I had noticed a part of the doll's face broke off. I took that doll to the river close to my house. When I got there, I chucked the doll into the river. I thought it was all over, but boy, was I wrong. Months went on, and there was no sign of the doll. Everything seemed to be normal, but whenever I was around the river, I felt like someone was watching me. One night, when I was getting ready for bed, I heard a knock at the door. What was someone doing here at this time of night? I went to the door and hesitantly opened it. No one was there. I thought nothing of it and went back to bed. At 6:30 a.m., I woke up to my car alarm going off. I ran to go see the commotion. All of the windows on the car were smashed and there was a message in the driver's seat. It read, "We're coming for you next." I was scared, but also confused. Next? I didn't know what it meant by next.
After that, I ran back in my house and locked all the doors and windows. I'm sitting in my closet right now. That was my whole story up until this moment. Wait. I hear something. I'm gonna go look. I'll be right back.
I hereby announce the death of Eddie Smith. Cause of death: pushed out a locked window. We are still out to find the killer. The only thing we found was a terrifying doll. The next pages are photographs of that doll on the scene.
I messed up.